So let's use this loop for getting the maximum number out of this array through iteration. So what we are going to do, we will be using programming logic, which means that we will decide this first number of this array is the maximum number, and then we will iterate through each of the numbers and get the maximum and compare with the current maximum number. So if current maximum is 5, we will compare current max with the next value, which is 7, and if 7 is more than 5, so it will be obviously replaced with the value 7. Then it will move on and till the end. So the first thing we will be we have to store the first value inside a register. Let's say the register is DL. So first of all, we are storing SI to 0 because segment index will work as the index of the array. So and then we move the value of ASI, means 5, inside DL. So DL has the maximum value, which is 5. Now we are incrementing SI because we have already decided the 5 is our maximum number. So after that we have to start searching from 7, and we have to end at 1. So right now, so we are having our maximum number inside DL. So we are here and we are taking the value of ASI, means 7, inside AL. We have to compare the value of AL with the value of DL, because DL has the maximum. So let's compare value of AL with value of DL. So if AL has bigger value than DL, that means 7 is more than 5. If it happens, then we have to jump somewhere. Let's call this level swap, and we have to jump to level swap. We just named it swap now, and just write swap level here. Inside swap level, what we are going to do, we are going to replace value of DL with value of AL. So we are moving value of DL and taking value of AL inside, and then we are just incrementing segment index because we want our loop to go on, and then we are sending it back to jump here level. So what happens is the program starts, SI gets 0, then ASI means 5, it goes inside DL, and we increment SI. So SI is pointing towards 7H. So AL gets 7 inside, and comparing AL and DL, AL has more value than higher value than DL. Yes, then we go to swap, and we come here swap, and we swap the value of DL with the value of AL and increment SI. So SI becomes 2 and jump back there. So but if AL has SI has 2 this time, so ASI will give 3, and if we compare AL and DL, so 3 and 7, it will not go to swap level because jump greater than equal will not work. So let's emulate this code. Okay, now let's just keep your eyes on the DL. This will contain the maximum value and also AL. So first DL is having 5 after this small step, and SI has currently 0. So if I press one more step, SI will become 1. SI has become 1. Then we are moving the value of ASI, means A1, inside AL. So AL will become 7, and it becomes 7. Then we are moving forward. So what happens is we are moving to we have just jumped to we just take a single step back to see what happened, and AL and DL is being compared. So AL has 7, DL has 5. So we must definitely jump greater than equal, because we found a case that is first register is having more value than second register. So we have to go to swap level, and we went to swap level, and we are swapping the value of AL inside DL. So take one more step, and DL has 7 now. So increment SI will become from 1, it will become 2, and it will jump back to here. So it goes back to here, and we move ASI, means A2, which is 3, inside AL, and we will compare 3 with 7. What happens when we compare 3 with 7? It cannot replace value of DL, so it shouldn't go to swap level. It does not. It does not go to swap level, and it comes to incrementing SI. It increments SI as well. So keep your eye on DX as we take more steps. So 7 is still remaining 7. 6 cannot replace 7, and is taking steps. We found 8, so this will replace value of DX, and it does. We have found 1. 1 cannot replace 8, so it does not, and the program halts. So we basically found the biggest number of this array inside value of DL when you write this chunk of code. I hope this tutorial helps you to understand, will help you to understand how iteration works inside array of assembly language, and you can use this code to implement something even bigger, such as sorting numbers and all. You can also use add command to iterate inside the array and get the average value of it. You can use other commands such as multiplication div to get other numbers. So you can use all the programming logics that you learned in other programming courses, for example CSE 110 or 111, inside this emulator 8086 using assembly language. So thank you all, and good luck.